Somewhere in the world, not too long ago, there lived two frogs, not just any frogs. These two were best friends, closer than brothers. One was chubby, full of jokes and joy. The other, slim, quiet, but sharp, different in shape, united in soul. They did everything together, leaping through meadows, chasing dragonflies, getting into all sorts of mischief. Where one went, the other followed. Until one day everything changed. While hopping across the countryside, they noticed a farmer walking by with a bucket. He set it down outside the barn and walked away. Now you know how curious frogs can be. Without thinking twice, they bounced right over to check it out, but the bucket was too tall. They couldn't see what was inside, so they did what adventurous frogs do. They jumped in. Splash! The bucket was filled with milk. Cold, slippery, deep. And that's when they realized they were trapped. The sides were too steep, too slick. No grip, no escape. They kicked, they paddled. Minutes turned into an hour, still no way out. Eventually the chubby frog, his strength fading, looked at his best friend. "Brother," he said, panting, "this is pointless. We're just going to drown. No one's coming. No wings are going to sprout. We won't turn into butterflies and fly away. This is how it ends. We're doomed." He stopped swimming, sank below the surface, and just like that he was gone. The skinny frog was devastated. His best friend, his brother, was gone, but something inside him sparked. A fire. A voice, a purpose. Through the tears he whispered, "I won't give up, not like that, not now." So he paddled harder, faster, kicking with everything he had left. Hours passed. The sun dipped below the hills. The moon rose high above. And still he paddled, muscles aching, heart breaking, but never giving in. Until just after midnight he felt something strange beneath him. Not liquid, solid. Butter. He had churned the milk into butter with sheer determination. And with one final leap, he jumped out of the bucket, free, alive, breathing, but not whole. He was happy to have survived, but his heart carried the weight of loss. He missed his friend every day, every night. Years later, he married a beautiful frog lady. They had a family, many little frog sons. And do you know what he did? He named every single one of them after his best friend, to keep his memory alive, to remind the next generation of what it means to never give up. Every night by the pond, he'd gather his children and tell them the story of the fat frog who gave up and the skinny frog who never did. Because he wanted them to understand, life is hard, but you have to be harder and smarter, be grateful for what you have, and never ever give up. Because as long as you don't give up, you haven't lost. Thank you for listening. Stay strong, stay hopeful, and stay blessed. This is Dare to Do Motivation. If this story inspired you, please hit that like button, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs a little courage today.